today's class, what we're going to start off with for our warm-up is we're actually going to be, we're just going to start off with a light jog in place. So everybody hands up in front of you, start jogging in place. Fantastic. Whenever I say up, I want you to jump up and raise your hands up into the air. Ready, and up. Ready, up. Up. Whenever I say down, you guys are going to reach down, slap the ground with a nice loud ki. Ready, and up. Down, up. Down, up. Ready, and up, up. Ready, up, down, up. Down, up, up. This time, whenever I say sprint, you guys are going to run as fast as you can for 10 seconds. Ready, and down, up, down, up, up. Ready, and sprint. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back down to a jog. Ready, and up, down, up, up. Ready, and down, down, up. And sprint. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back down to a jog. And we'll stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Put your hands above your head. Take a couple of seconds to breathe, and then we'll go ahead and stretch out. Since we just finished warming up with doing a lot of cardio, we're going to go ahead and stretch sitting down today. So everybody, one leg out to the side. You guys are going to reach for your toes. That's too easy. Reach with both hands. Remember, I want you guys to slowly lean farther and farther while we do our stretching. Loud count to 10. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop. Excellent. Go ahead and reach your other leg out. Bring your leg back in. Ready? And reach for your toes with both hands. That's too easy. Pull yourself farther. Remember, try and keep a nice straight back. I don't want you guys to come out loud during this because that helps make sure that you guys are breathing. So, loud count backwards from 10. Ready? And go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Excellent. Come back up. Feet straight out in front of you. Grab your toes. If that's too easy, lower it down to your heels. This time, let's do a loud count to 20 by 2s. Ready? And go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Stop. Excellent. All right. Bring your feet in. Grab your toes and pull it in for a butterfly stretch. When you guys do the stretch, I want you guys to make sure that you guys are as flat as possible and that your feet are in as much as possible. I want you guys to take your elbows, put them into your knees, and flatten them even more to the ground, and then lower your chest to your toes as much as you can. Fantastic. Once you've done that, do a loud count to 15 in Spanish. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Stop. Excellent job, guys. Go ahead and stand up, and then we'll jump into our first drill. Our first drill, we're actually going to do something a little different. What I'm going to start doing is on our B days, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go over a drill that has something to do with the technique. So A day, we're gonna be going over something in the kata. B day, we're gonna spend the time going over something in the technique. So what we're doing for this week is we're going to work on that grab. So where you guys counter grab and then wrap around. This is really important because this whole grab, this puts them into position to be able to do the rest of the technique that we're trying to do. So our technique that we're doing is crossing talons. And so the grab, they are grabbing our wrist in a front wrist grab. So front wrist grab is in front of us. Rear wrist grab is where they're coming up behind you and putting you in an arm lock. So you guys are going to put your wrist out in front of you. I want you to counter grab. So when you're counter grabbing, this right here, this isn't me grabbing their arm to show that they're grabbing my arm. What this is this is me grabbing their hand to gain control of the situation. And you guys will see what this looks like when I show it to you later on. So what we're gonna do, you counter grab. Okay, I want everybody to open up your hand. You guys are gonna turn it sideways. Now when you turn sideways, make sure you're not turning to the inside of your body. You're actually going to turn to the outside of your body. Fantastic. Once you guys have opened the palm to the outside of your body, you guys are gonna lead with your pinky. It's gonna be a little weird, but you guys are gonna lead with your pinky, coming up with the pinky, and then wrapping around, grabbing, and turning. Now this is going to put them into a position where they're bent over like this, and you should be able to work on this side of their arm. So they've grabbed you, and you turn them like this. So the back of their arm should be showing to you. Okay, so let's try that again. Hand out in front of you. You're going to counter grab, open up your hand, turn it, and wrap around with your pinky first, grabbing and turning. Now, remember, this has to be a quick motion. You can't turn it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you do this, it should be a fast motion. The faster it is, the better it is. Because if you slow it down, then it becomes easier to anticipate what you're doing. If they can anticipate what you're doing, it makes it that much easier for them to resist or get out of whatever you're trying to do. So, arm out in front of you, counter grab, open, turn, and grab. Let's speed it up just a little bit. So, arms out, 1, open, turn, and grab. Fantastic. If you guys need to go over that slow, go ahead and pause the video, rewind through it, and go over it again. We're gonna go ahead and speed it up some more now. So here, counter grab, open, come around, and grab. So biggest thing is I'm still doing all of the steps. I'm just blurring them more together. So one of the big things with self-defense is we wanna make sure that we're not focused on necessarily how neat it looks. Self-defense is all about being able to defend yourself. And being able to defend yourself doesn't matter how pretty something looks while you're doing it. What matters is that you're doing what you can to get out of the situation. Okay? So remember, fast, not pretty. Okay? So arm out, open, and grab. Fantastic. Now that you guys have it down on one side, let's go ahead and practice it on the other side. We're not going to use it on the other side in the technique, but I do think it is a great idea to practice this on both sides, just because you never know which arm someone's going to grab. So, arm is out in front of you. Fantastic. You guys are going to counter grab, open your hand, turn it to the outside, come around with the pinky first, and grab. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and do that again. Arm is out in front of you. You counter grab, you open, you turn to the outside, you come around and grab. Fantastic. Remember, don't forget to turn your hand. Don't just close your hand around their wrist here. Don't close here in this awkward. You want to turn, that way their arm turns. So let's try that again, just a little bit faster. Arm is out in front of us. Counter grab, open, turn, grab. Fantastic. Let's try that one more time. Arms out, grab, open, and grab. Excellent. Now, one thing to keep in mind is now you're actually grabbing them in 2 different spots. So you're grabbing where their hand is, and you're grabbing where their arm is. You're grabbing their wrist, and you're also grabbing their hand. You only need to be grabbing one of those things to keep control of the situation. Once you have control of where their wrist is, you can go ahead and let go of the hand so that we can use that to do this defense technique. So we're going to try it again on this hand. So arm out in front of you, counter grab, open, turn, grab, wrap around, and let go. Fantastic. Because yeah, once you have control, and they're over in that position, that you holding their hand isn't going to make much of a difference, especially when you're going to be going and hitting where their elbow is in just a second. So now that we've gone over that, let's go ahead and jump into the self-defense. Alrighty, so now that we've practiced that grab, we're going to go ahead and jump into our self-defense. So I'm actually going to call, we're going to learn the self-defense, and then I'm going to call a helper in here with me. So as we just went over, we put our arm out, we counter grab. Okay, so just really quick, we are using our right arm for this. We may at some point in the future practice it on the left side, that way you guys can do it on both sides, but for now we're going to use our right arm. So they're going to grab, so you counter grab, you open up, turn, and grab. Fantastic. So now they are bent over. What you're going to do is you're actually going to step back and turn your body as you do a forearm strike to the arm. Fantastic. Once you have done this forearm strike to their arm, what this is doing is this is going to this part of their elbow, hopefully hyperextending or breaking it. You guys are going to come over, and you guys are going to actually pull on their arm into that elbow. You guys are going to do an elbow to their face. Yep, just like that. Fantastic. So let's do that again. Arms out in front of you. You counter grab, open, turn, and grab. Fantastic. You step back, forearm strike, lean over, and pull into that elbow. So if I do that this way, what that looks like is you're here, you come over, and you pull into the elbow. Fantastic. So we are at, so let's do that again. You're here, 1, 2, forearm strike, over, pull into the elbow. Fantastic. From here, what you're going to do is you're actually going to do a palm heel to the face. You're going to claw up, come down with your elbow. So you claw up past their face, and then you come down on to their back with your elbow. Fantastic. Once you guys have done that, we're going to go ahead and do the plus part of this. So that's crossing talons. There's a little bit extra that we're going to do. So what we're going to do is you guys are going to palm heel with your back hand. So your right hand should be palm heeling. You're going to grab their head, and then you're going to pull into a knee. Fantastic. Then you palm heel with the other hand, grab, and do a back fist. With those palm heels, you're going to do what's known as boxing their ears. When you box someone's ears, it causes a ringing noise, and it really disorients your attacker. So I'm going to go ahead and call my lovely helper in here. Say, get in here. Say hello, Mr. McClement.
Hello.
Fantastic. Mr. McClement's going to go ahead and help me demonstrate what this looks like. We are going to go over it. I'm going to throw the attack, or he's going to throw he's going to do the attack, then I'll do the defense, and then he'll do I'll do the attack, and he'll do the defense. That way you guys can see it from both sides, and then, yeah. And then we might do it this way as well. So, going into that, come this way. Fantastic. Good. Fantastic. So, one thing to remember, you never want to hand someone your hand. So if he say we're doing the defense and he is the one that's getting attacked, or let's go with if I'm the one that's getting attacked. I don't want to go like this to him, okay? Because that's handing someone your weapon, okay? We go over this a lot more in weapons, but it's the same thing here. You don't ever want to hand someone your weapons and be like, okay, here, incapacitate me, okay? So when we do this, you want to make sure that they go and reach for whatever they're trying to grab first. Fantastic. And then they can pull into it. Fantastic. All right, so from here, what we're going to do, you guys are going to counter grab, open up your hand, turn. Now, like I said, this is kind of weird. You're going to turn to the outside and wrap around, turning their arm so that they're bent over, just like I mentioned before. And now I have control. It's not like he can really pull away because I have control of the situation. So you guys are going to step back and do a forearm strike either to the upper arm or to the elbow. Fantastic. So once you do that, you come over and pull into that elbow. Notice I pulled his arm as I jerked my elbow back. That way I could hit him in the temple. Then you guys are going to do a palm heel to the face. You guys are going to claw up and come down with the elbow on the back. Fantastic. So from here, now that he's kind of really disoriented, what we're going to do is you're going to come in, box the ear as you let go. You guys are going to grab the back of the head, pull into a knee. Fantastic. Then box the ear again, grab the back of the head, and back fist to the nose. I want you guys to make sure that you aim for that nose because that's going to break, and then you guys are going to cover out. Fantastic. Now that you guys have seen it from that angle, we're going to go ahead and do it the other way. So I'm going to go ahead and grab his arm. Now he's going to do the attack. He's going to come around, bend me over, forearm, elbow, palm, claw, come down. Excellent. So, yeah, and remember, it's always going to be a situation by situation basis. So there might be one or two things that you do just a slight tad differently, but when we are practicing this in class, I do want to make sure that you guys are practicing it the way that we teach it. But just remember, situation by situation basis, it does mean that you guys will get time in class to kind of fiddle with it and see what will work best for you in that situation. So let's go ahead and go this way. So if he's in front, we're going to go at an angle actually. No, angle, thank you. So he grabs my arm. Fantastic. Grab around here. Elbow, palm, claw, down. Palm, heel, grab, knee. Palm, heel, grab, back fist. You'll notice I'm coming up under where his nose is. And then cover out. Thank you, sir. Fantastic. Now that we've gone over that, we are going to go ahead and jump into our Alrighty, so now that we have gone over the technique, we are going to go ahead and go over the kata. Now, we are doing coordination set 2. We've already learned the first part of it, and we're going to go ahead and jump into the second part. One of the biggest things to remember is with coordination set 2, it's the this part is the exact same thing that we did in the first part of coordination set 2. Okay, so where we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, here, 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 and then repeated it, we're going to do that whole thing again over here, both sides of it. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to face away from the camera, and then I will face the camera and mirror it for you guys. So that way you guys have both ways of it being done. So we're going to face this way. You guys are going to go to your set position. So your left foot should be back in a reverse bow. You guys are going to be in a downward parry and an upward parry. The upward parry should be with your left hand, the downward parry with your right. Fantastic. From here, you guys are going to take your front foot and you guys are going to step off to your right, but you're going to turn and face your left. So you should now be in a fighting stance to your left. Fantastic. From here, you guys are going to start the sequence all over again. You guys are going to do a universal block to the right, a universal block to the left, go to a forward bow, upward block, hammer fist, inward hammer fist with the left, inward hammer fist with the right, punch, kick, land, 2 parries. Fantastic. From here, you guys are going to come back, slide back with the left, go universal block to the left, universal block to the right, upward block, outward hammer fist, inward hammer fist with the right, inward hammer fist with the left, punch, kick, land, 2 parries. Fantastic. If you guys want to go over that again step by step, go ahead, pause the video, rewind it, that way you guys can watch it again. We're going to go ahead and face forward doing it now, and I'm going to mirror it. So, your left foot should be back. Right hand does a downward parry. Left hand does the upward parry. Fantastic. From here, what you guys are going to do is you guys are going to slide off to the right with your right foot. Then universal block to the right, universal block to the left, upward block, outward hammer fist, inward hammer fist with the left, inward hammer fist with the right, punch kick, land, 2 parries. Slide back, universal block to the left, universal block to the right, upper block, outward hammer fist, inward hammer fist with the right, inward hammer fist with the left, punch kick, land, 2 parries. Fantastic. So that's what it looks like if I'm facing away and then mirroring it. You guys can choose whichever way you want to go over it. Now I'm going to go over it full speed, but facing away from the camera, okay? So we're here, ready, and go to your set position. Ready, and you guys slide, universal block, block, hammer fist, inward hammer fist, punch kick, land, 2 parries. Universal block, block hammer fist, inward hammer fist, punch kick, land, 2 parries. Excellent job, guys. If you guys need to go over that again, go ahead and pause the video, and you guys can definitely keep practicing that. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this lesson, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye, guys.